The United States has issued a travel advisory ahead of Christmas, and this is for travel to India. The United States has said religious places, marketplaces, and places which has a high concentration of people, these places are vulnerable. The United States has warned of an Islamic State threat, a strike, a terror strike in the festive season. The United States Embassy has issued an advisory warning of a terror threat. And I want to quickly cut across to India Today's Smita Sharma for more on this story. Smita, what more can you tell us? How credible is this threat of an Islamic State terror attack?
Gaurav, this basically reiterates the advisory that was issued on 1st of November, following which there was a huge, in fact, a furor in India as to why was the United States constantly putting out these alerts. Because remember, the Washington, D.C., of course, has been saying that as far as the Islamic State is concerned, that it has a formidable presence in South Asia now, especially in countries like Bangladesh. But the countries here, of course, have been saying that, they're not so much of a threat, maybe as if you look at a cross-border terror threat really emanating in the neighborhood. But also, let me just very quickly point out, Gaurav, that when this travel advisory was issued on 1st of November, in fact, after the elections in the United States, when I was in State Department, some of the diplomats, they were going at length to explain that, look, this is not a travel terror threat which is issued on the main page of the State Department.
Okay.
Because that's another section. This is a travel advisory issued by the US Embassy, which is present in India. But clearly, they also have their own inputs through intelligence agencies to be putting out this advisory, Gaurav.
Okay. Smita, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more. So the United States is saying this is an advisory for their own citizens based on media reports in India that there could be an Islamic State-sponsored terror attack ahead of Christmas in this festive season. We did see one terror attack in Germany, the way that truck plowed into people in Berlin, and that is the big threat. They don't need bombs for it anymore. The threat is there. We will continue to track that story. A quick break. News and updates continue on India Today. Stay with us.